Before I ever stepped into a church, before I ever spoke the name of Jesus with sincerity, I was taught something most people never imagine. We were taught to watch cars, not because of accidents, not because of speed, but because cars are transitional spaces. You are no longer at home. You are not yet at your destination. Your mind is often relaxed, distracted, or emotionally unguarded. And in occult understanding, transitions matter. Some of the most successful interference didn't happen in houses or churches. It happened in movement, during drives, commutes, late night rides, moments of stress behind the wheel. That's why so many people say things like, I don't know what came over me, or I wasn't thinking, or it just happened so fast. Tonight, I want to tell you why entering a car without awareness matters spiritually, and why 3 simple prayers were the very thing we hoped people would never use. Not rituals, not long speeches, just alignment. In occult practice, power depended on distraction during movement. When someone is stationary, their awareness is stable. When someone is moving, their attention fragments. Cars create the divided focus, the emotional carryover from conversations, the mental replay of arguments or worries, the false sense of control. That combination makes people spiritually passive, and passivity, not sin, creates vulnerability. That's why anger flares faster in cars, why anxiety spikes during drives, why accidents often involve a moment of emotional distraction. Not everything is supernatural, but spiritual influence looks for moments of lowered awareness. We were taught something very specific. People who prayed before entering movement were harder to influence during movement, because prayer establishes direction before motion begins. It's not about asking God to fix things. It's about aligning authority. Prayer doesn't control the road. It stabilizes the driver. The first prayer is simple and it takes less than 10 seconds. God, I align my thoughts, emotions, and reactions with you. That's it. This prayer mattered because it removed emotional carryover. Anger from the house didn't come into the car. Fear from the phone call didn't come into the drive. Stress didn't get permission to steer behavior. Alignment before motion prevents reaction during motion. Most accidents, spiritual or physical, are not caused by events. They are caused by reactions. In occult understanding, reactions created openings. Prayer doesn't prevent events, it governs responses. And responses determine outcomes. The second prayer was the most avoided one. God, I place myself and this vehicle under your covering. Notice what this prayer does not do. It doesn't name demons. It doesn't demand protection aggressively. It simply places. Placement matters spiritually. Covering doesn't mean nothing bad can happen. It means nothing has permission without awareness. That alone disrupts influence. In the occult, complex rituals created dependency. Simple alignment prayers destroyed it. because simplicity means sincerity, and sincerity creates stability. We didn't fear loud prayers, we feared consistent ones. The third prayer closes the loop. God, guide me safely to where I am meant to be. Not where I want to be, not as fast as possible, but where I am meant to be. This prayer shifts control. It acknowledges that speed, impatience, and urgency do not lead. Guidance does. This prayer neutralizes haste, and haste causes more harm than fear ever did. Impatience shortens awareness. In occult terms, impatience made people predictable. Prayer slows the inner pace, even when the outer pace remains fast. A calm driver is a guarded driver. Some people pray once and expect permanent results. But authority is maintained, not activated once. You don't pray because danger is guaranteed. You pray because alignment is valuable. That's the difference. Something shifts quietly. Road rage decreases. Near misses lesson. Anxiety during driving fades. Reaction time improves, not magically, but mentally. Prayer trains awareness, and awareness changes outcomes. Let me be clear. If prayer before driving was about fear, it wouldn't work. Fear destabilizes. Prayer stabilizes. We didn't fear fearful people. We feared grounded people. Long prayers are not bad, but they are not necessary. Authority doesn't come from length. It comes from agreement. 3 short prayers establish the alignment, covering, a direction. That's enough. Let me leave you with this. You don't pray before entering your car because the road is dangerous. You pray because movement amplifies what already exists inside you. Alignment makes movement safe. Distraction makes movement risky. That's the truth I learned on the wrong side. And that's why I'm telling you now. Pause before you turn the key. Align before you move. And let peace lead the way. One last thing, and this is important. If, after practicing this, you begin to feel calmer in your car, more patient at red lights, less reactive to other drivers, more aware of your thoughts while driving, that peace is not random. Peace is a signal. In the occult world, peace was always seen as resistance, not loud resistance, not aggressive resistance, but quiet authority. When peace enters, influence leaves, because influence needs chaos to operate. So if your drive becomes quieter inside, even when traffic is loud outside, that means alignment is working. Don't question it. Don't overthink it. Don't stop because nothing bad happened. You didn't pray to stop danger. You prayed to remove permission. And when permission is gone, interference has nowhere to stand. That's why I say this with confidence now. The safest place you can be is not a perfect road. It's a centered mind. Carry that with you, not just in your car, but everywhere you go. Alignment before movement. Peace during transition, clarity at arrival. That's how you walk covered, without fear. Let me end with this, because many people miss it. You don't need to pray these prayers perfectly. You don't need the right tone, the right posture, or the right mood. You just need consistency. In everything I learned on the occult side, consistency always mattered more than intensity. A person who aligned once and forgot was easier to influence than someone who aligned imperfectly but daily. Some days you'll remember before starting the car. Some days you'll remember halfway down the road. Some days you'll forget completely. That doesn't mean you failed. The moment you remember, alignment resumes. Authority is not fragile. It doesn't shatter because of a missed moment. It strengthens through habit. So don't turn prayer into pressure. Don't turn awareness into anxiety. Don't turn alignment into performance. Let it be normal. Let it be calm. Let it be part of your rhythm. Because when alignment becomes routine, protection becomes natural. And that's the final truth I want you to hold on to. You are not trying to avoid danger every day. You are learning to live aware every day. And awareness, quiet, steady, consistent awareness, is what darkness was never able to work around. Walk gently, move intentionally, and let peace stay with you wherever the road takes you.